Since it's just about 10 o'clock, we might as well go ahead and turn on all the things as we await for the arrival of our friendly neighborhood zombies. And when I say friendly, I probably don't really mean friendly. I do mean neighborhood zombies, though. I think everything is in place. We have some explosives. We have a hammer to do some repairs. Oh, you know, I remembered at the end of the last one that I kind of forgot to bring the pusher bot over, and then I realized I have no idea where it is. So I think what happened is I probably left it behind somewhere, and it's sitting at some, I don't know, some building somewhere, some random POI, which, you know, kind of stinks, but it is what it is. I realized right away here that we have a bit of a problem with birds, so maybe what we'll do is put up a few of these blocks and see if that helps. I don't know, I mean, just thinking it'll kind of help direct them around, maybe. I don't know, maybe it won't. I think all of our zombies right now are coming from, like, the back side of this place, maybe? How you doing? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I mean, it is what it is. The zombies will make their way over here, so it's not all that big of a deal, but regardless, we have ourselves a bit of a horde setup going on. We'll see how all this goes as we let things go and move along. This guy we can repair. Let's see, can we repair this one? Yes. Just barely. Okay, that's good to know, because I wasn't sure if we could reach that. I was thinking we probably should be able to, but I never remember how long my arms are, or how long the hammer is, as the case may be. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll just kind of park it, let's close the front door. We'll just kind of hang out over at the back door area and see if we can just kind of like pick off some of these guys as they're rolling in. Yeah, okay. That one was picked off. That was easy enough. I mean, I'd actually kind of like them to change direction. Actually, maybe they have. That's weird. You know, I thought they were all coming from this way before, but those guys were coming from the other side, so not entirely sure what's going on. You're done, people. You're done. So here we are, day 28. Barely an hour in, and the horde's already done, except for this one last straggler. And that guy got immediately put down from a distance without using a scope. I mean, do have a sight on here, of course, but not a scope. Just saying. I'm patting myself on the back for that one a little bit. You betcha. You betcha. Hey, madam. That's right. I used the crossbow on you. How do you feel about that? It's a horde night. And I didn't even have explosive bolts or anything. I just straight up used a crossbow on you for the giggles. I'm going to go ahead and call that our first official zombie bashing with the pistol. I also realize one doesn't bash with a pistol, but you're just going to have to run with it. I'm actually really excited to be able to use this firearm. It's hands down one of my favorite weapons in this game. I have a lot of favorite weapons, though, so I don't know how much that's actually saying. I mean, you know, if you look at the list of favorites, probably this gun here, combat shotgun, M60, and the compound bow, probably. And if we're playing Ranger mod, then probably Talon's bow. That's just in terms of the ranged weapons, of course. I mean, if you're talking melee weapons, spear all the way. Although, I actually like a lot of the melee weapons, I really do. But spear is probably most dear, so to speak. Mainly because I just am glad that the devs finally realized that spears can be awesome and made them awesome in this version of the game, rather than the crap show of the last several. It's nice, you know? It's nice to have spears that don't suck, and that whole piercing thing is just straight up ridiculous. Like, that might be overpowered. I'm not really sure. I still need to experiment with that a little more and see just how powerful it is, but it's already quite powerful, I would wager. I would argue. I would surmise, to use a variety of words and not know which one I actually want. Trying to be careful and not fall into that trap. I mean, if you have that one on your bingo card, that KIC falls into one of his own blade traps. One, how rude. Two, I'm hoping that you don't get to use that that spot. I really am. But 3, I totally understand. I mean, it is one of my signature moves, falling into my own traps. Like, seriously. That's a thing. There's a reason it's on so many bingo cards. Absolutely. I can't even pretend like it's not, you know? Like, I gotta be realistic here and say, yeah, that's a thing. I kind of want to use one of the... I don't know how many we have. Oh, I totally forgot to use a thing. Here, let's use that guy. Oh, we only brought one of them. I'd really like to use the learning elixir. I was thinking we had a stack of them. I think we brought one, even though we do have several at the base. But I was really kind of hoping to use some of them, or one of them, the one we brought, whatever. But so far the zombies haven't really been complying. They're just doing their own thing and very slowly rolling in. It's 2 hours in, and we still have ammunition in that first slot, so we've not had many zombies here. Or at least we've not had many that have had to be dealt with by the lovely shotgun turrets. Someone just set off a trap there, that's nice. Okay, I do hear a bird. I see the shadow. Let's see if we can get over here to take care of it. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Don't come back around here no more. I kind of added a word to a Tom Petty song. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize that's where I was going until I had already gone there. And then it was too late. There were no takebacks. So far, this is a very, very tame, boring horde. Not just because the defenses are working adequately, but because there really haven't been any big zombies. Nothing to really speak of. No green peeps. No police officers. Oh, I'm sorry, you just set off a landmine. That must sting. But yeah, this is kind of a boring horde. I specialize in boring hordes. I love watching them spawn in, by the way. It's my least favorite thing in a game. Do not ever let me see you spawning the enemies in unless it's like some sort of sorcery where you're literally seeing someone cast a spell, open a portal, whatever the case may be, something along those lines. Like, seriously, I should never see the enemies spawn. That's lazy, lazy design. But anyway, we're doing just fine here. There's a level. Take it. I mean, maybe we should use the learn and elixir now. We do seem to have them coming from a good direction. So here, we'll go ahead and take it now. And we'll just start unloading a little more ammo in the hopes of really trying to get the most out of this bonus experience. Okay, that guy's gonna be down. How you doing, big sir? I mean, basically, the bigger the zombie, the more likely, or the more inclined I am to target it if possible. And that right there is a feral one. Someone's pushing me. I don't know who's pushing me, but I don't appreciate it. It must mean someone's spitting, right? I don't know. Here, let's see where our things are doing down there. You're fine. Hey. And you're fine. Okay. Nope, we're good. I think we'll just keep using this gun because this one has pretty tight reticle. And prior to me actually saying anything about it, I was getting some pretty good shots with it. But now it's looking like total crap show. How you doing? Nice of you to make it up the step. Don't do it again. Really don't appreciate you. I do love just doing hip firing, not even bothering to use the sights at all. I mean, never mind if you have a scope, but just, you know, some straight up hip fire and watching headshot with a gun that's not super accurate from hip firing. It's hilarious. I mean, granted, we could have worse. That was a terrible shot, by the way. Speaking of headshots. How you doing? Look at that, man. There's just like a bag of loot down there. What we really need to do is dig under this place and build some hatches or something that we can open so we can go grab all those bags of loot in the middle of fighting. I mean, I don't know that really matters. I think most of them will end up lasting long enough to be looted, but, you know, just the same. I think that guy's going to get back up. How you doing over there? Okay. This is really a boring horde, man. I don't know what it is these days, but I just specialize in boring hordes. I mean, really, this defense is nothing special. I mean, I guess 2 shotgun turrets, that's kind of overkill. And then 2 blade traps, that's also kind of overkill. When I say overkill, I mean not the slightest bit overkill. I mean, seriously, I've done bases with a lot more going on than this. And I keep pulling back as I go along just because I want something that's kind of interesting. I want something, you know, fun, interactive, exciting. And this is not really it so far. And I guess when I say pull back, I mean lean into, because, you know, we have added on, of course, so could have left it at just a couple of traps, but someone decided, nah, let's go ahead and add a couple more traps, and then a couple more traps, and all the things, until we end up with a bunch of spikes and barbed wire and all sorts of stuff. It is what it is, you know? Looks like we do still have a couple of the metal spike traps remaining, though. That's kind of interesting. I don't suspect they'll be there in the morning, but I don't know. Maybe the zombies are doing a pretty good job of pathing around them. Can't really tell. Guy should be hurt, but he's going to get back up. Still got 2.5 minutes left on our experience juice, so, you know, trying to capitalize on that as much as possible, of course. Should be right at about a direction change. It's direction change o'clock. I'm pretty sure I hear someone banging on something, so that's going to be someone inside, more than likely. Yeah, sounds like someone's nearby over here. Maybe they're underneath? Not really sure. It doesn't look like underneath, at least not directly underneath. How you doing, sir? I'm going to keep firing at you until I hit you. I'm going long distance with a pistol, good sir. That's our first interesting zombie of the entire match. Like, seriously. That was the most interesting zombie that we've had. That alone I find interesting. Get inside. I do want to be careful with that guy, though, because he could end up destroying the shotgun turret, and I would be a very unhappy camper if that were the case. So we need some of those, and then we need some of those, I think? Yeah, okay. How you doing down there, everyone? We're not ready for that one just yet. I don't mind making sure we have some materials to do some healing type stuff with. I mean, it's healing in a sense. It's healing for the machine. How you doing? Thanks for bringing the good loot inside. I appreciate that. Bring better loot next time. How you doing, officer? Couple hours left here. Should probably see where the turrets are with ammo. Okay, they're getting pretty low. We did bring some extras, but ideally I'd like to not dip into it. I mean, I don't think we really need to. I'm just saying it would be nice not to dip into it. Just because. Let's see how this guy's doing after just chopping through like 73 zombies. I cannot target you. There you go. Okay. Nope. You can't barf if you don't have a face. You have no mouth and you must barf. Too bad. Too bad. Alright, there goes our juice, I think. Our healing, no. Experience juice, I think, just wrapped up. Something did, anyway. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It's all good. I don't think I've seen any dogs so far. Just kind of thinking about all the stuff that we have and have not seen in terms of our zombie diversity. Yeah, I think there's a lot of room for improvement here. And I know, we're sitting in the worst biome for hordes as far as I'm concerned. If you want interesting, you go to the wasteland, of course. Hey. And we just, I don't even think we found the wasteland. Have we found the wasteland yet? I don't think we have. There's so much of this map we haven't uncovered yet because we've stupidly spent so much time in this area. We'll be pushing out in the coming episodes for sure. We've been doing that a little more anyway, but we'll definitely be focusing on that before too long here. I mean, we have a pretty good Pretty good setup now in terms of weaponry. Quality 6 Deagle. And I know it's a DeVulture, not a Deagle, but whatever. You know what it is. We all know what it's made to represent. Hey! Nope, wrong one. Okay. I think that turret has run out of ammo, and that's why that set of zombies got up where they did. I believe that's what's going on. Yeah, that's cool. Appreciate you, drone. For once, you're not being annoying. You're doing what you are supposed to be doing. Almost done here. We are very close to morning. Standard number of hours in the day, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, this is all vanilla. Buddy. You just totally beamed the turret, like, straight on. That's not okay. Really not okay. I do wonder at what point we're going to find ourselves a good high-quality M60. I don't think we have found one, right? I don't remember finding one. Pretty sure we'd be using it just for the laughs, if so. Definitely take that free vitamin. That's excellent. Our vitamin will run out momentarily here, so just kind of a note to self, if the horde doesn't wrap up, we will probably want to pop another vitamin just to make sure we're okay. I mean, it's not like we're hurting for them. Not exactly, anyway. I don't remember. Did they ever add vitamins as a craftable item? I don't remember if you can. We need to drink some water, so let's go ahead and... sure, we'll do our red tea. That's fine. I think everything is out of ammo now. Yeah, both of these guys are out of ammo. So it's basically just blade turrets right now, which... seriously, they're going to be sufficient. So long as I don't forget to repair them, they're going to be fine. Yeah, see? Look at that. Totally fine. And then you're the only real threat at the moment. As long as we keep you kind of managed, you'll be okay. I'm going to manage that zombie right out of the job if he doesn't watch out. Don't repair that guy. How you doing? Oh, look at you. Oh, I was totally going to use the crossbow on him. I had every intention. Let's do it! Nightmare! There you go. I think we can go ahead and turn off everything now. And I'm going to turn the blenders off separately. I mean, I realize they're already turned off, but I just, you know, a separate thing. Scrap that, take the rest. We have someone inside. Let's do a quick scan of the building. This is where the rest of the horde is, apparently. Hey, I will hit you eventually, and you will have regrets.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
See? I told you I'd get you eventually. Guys, it's very obnoxious. Don't destroy the building. Okay? We'll just do a quick sweep here to see what's in the rest of our good loot. And then this is probably going to take me a minute to go through all these, to drop everything off, to go back and get more. Drop everything off, go back and get yet more, etc., etc. So we shall meet on the next one, ideally completed with this whole thing. Hey, look at that. Someone brought us a new pusher bot. Excellent. Because... no, that wasn't the last mining one, I just realized. My bad. Well, look at that. We got ourselves a pusher bot back. That means this base can return back to the way it's supposed to function. And that means I'm a happy camper. Catch you next one, and thanks for watching. See you later.